Welcome everybody to today's episode of Adventaria Voliguard. We join our adventurers who had just decimated a clan of kobolds on their way to meet with Alora, the accursed child. They are in the middle of the forest at the precipice where the path separates and heads to where they first met Alora after she transformed from the Jackaware back to her humanoid self. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and just cut it right there.
So I walk over to the dead kobolds. I look around, I sort of flip each one over, each one back down. I look at the markings on their faces. At this point, I'm sweating profusely. Alora!
Nothing.
I think we're still this is in the meetup spot. We're still got to go a few ways, don't we?
We do. But this was a dirty trick to ambush us like this.
I don't know if she has any control over the kobolds, but let's start taking some of the ears. So I'm gonna grab my dagger and just start cutting ears off.
Hold on. No. We'll take them all back. We'll do this later. But I want every single one of these back at our property. The whole kobold.
All right.
Every piece of it.
And Ivor says, I can do that. Do you want me to go get Webb?
Yes. Get him, come back here, put the rest in your cart. When you do come back, bring Johannes.
Okay.
Just in case more attack you in the clearing. Yeah, he's under my employment for today.
That's right, because the fence.
Yeah,
that fence. Oh gosh.
Bring him. He can help you, and in case anything should arise while we're gone, you have some support there.
Okay, we'll do that. And as...
Be quick.
Oh, absolutely. And as Ivor kind of walks out of the distance, in enters...
Tibble enters. He's got a pig on his back. And as I walk up and see you guys, I'm like, what's going on? I heard Pierre screaming, Alara, what's going on?
Where were you, bud? You've been gone for 24 hours.
Well, I've been hunting. I didn't want to exactly stick around town real quick.
That's a pretty big boar, bud.
Yeah.
You been carrying around that round the whole time, or?
Well, actually, I just got it about an hour ago. I haven't even dressed it yet.
Are you rested?
I've rested. I was actually resting nearby. I was going to wait for the fisherman to come back through and see if I can get some fish.
Today's Bond's day off.
Leave the pig.
Leave the pig with the rest of the body, so I will come back and pick it up and come with us.
Get your crossbow and get up a tree.
I pull out I'll go ahead and climb up a tree.
Okay.
Well, not yet.
Not yet. We're gonna go to this meetup spot. Just follow us.
Okay.
Just follow us.
Jacob's gonna say, so, where did you guys say you met with her last?
In this clearing. But, Chiga, if I could talk to you and Z for a second.
Yeah, what's up?
Listen, the first time we saw this guy, we got ambushed by kobolds right after. We get ambushed by kobolds again, and look who shows up in the clearing.
Huh.
Look, I don't get the feeling that he's part of this.
Yeah,
but I don't want to take any chances.
Yeah, he looks.
You don't really know this guy.
I don't. Not much other than he helped us out a little bit yesterday.
He's kind of an acquaintance. He helped us with a job, but he kind of forgot what his role of the job was. So
right.
he's little.
So just keep an eye on him.
So.
Yeah, if you could, Jaga, while we.
No problem. I'll make sure nothing shady's happening.
So.
All right, Sybil, you ready?
Yeah, let's go ahead and sit down.
All right, cool.
Marching order.
I'll go up in front.
Jaga's up there.
I'll be right there behind Pierre, Jaga, and then Tibble.
Jaga would actually follow behind Tibble.
Yeah, he's gonna be behind him.
All right, so we're gonna start making our way to the clearing. As we do, I'm super alert, orb at the ready.
I'm just keeping my eyes open, seeing if there's any movement in the bushes or any of that stuff.
Okay, so you guys are able to trudge through the same spot you did last time when you first met Alora. The path wasn't obscured. There didn't seem to be any kind of commotion or disturbance. You saw out to the side what could have been maybe kobolds trekking back and forth, much like how they would have approached you last time and in this occurrence here, kind of at that precipice between the two regular path and the split off where you guys had, where you just decimated them all at. You were able to do so without issue.
Right.
You then come across the clearing once again, and you see sitting down Alora, humanoid, her humanoid shape, not the jackal wear, and she's just sitting.
So at this point, we're still in the bushes area, right? Can she see us approaching?
She can see you guys approaching at this point. It kind of like opens up, and in order for you to get line of sight on her, it's kind of a bit of a, not a hill per se, but there's a bit of a bump that you have to kind of like traverse up, and then you just see her in that clearing.
Should we just keep everyone on the ground so that way we don't make Allura suspicious of us? And I'll approach Allura with you. And we'll just leave these two, Jaga and Tybalt, behind.
Yeah, that works.
All right. So go ahead and take the lead on this one.
I'm gonna kind of look around to see if I notice anything as I'm approaching Alara.
Okay.
Yeah, approaching incautiously at this point.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. So you notice that there's no commotion whatsoever. You don't see anything out of place. You don't see anything suspicious. While basically examining the place quite thoroughly with your eyes.
All right. Well,
is there any activity or there's no activity on the tree line either? Or
no, he doesn't perceive anything. Just the regular, swaying of the trees, couple leaves falling, birds chirping.
I'm gonna let you take a lead on this because I don't speak Elvish, but let's try to convince her to come back with us.
Early morning.
Have that doctor look at her, see what we can figure out what she really is. Because that doctor seemed to know a lot about giants, and he was really intricate with how he worked on them. So I think it'll be a good idea if we talked her into coming into town with us and have him check her out, maybe do a blood test or something.
Perhaps. We'll see.
She sees you guys talking. She's not saying anything. She's just sitting quietly.
I'm gonna look at her, and in Elvish, I'm gonna say, "Was that your attack orchestrated?"
It was a test.
How did we do?
If you're here, you passed.
What do we get upon completion and passing?
Well, it's what you said you could do for me. You said that I need to learn. You said I needed protection. They were who were protecting me before. And if you were not able to defend yourself against them, then they would continue to protect me today. But since you were able to get through them, you can protect me as you said you would.
Well, what is she saying?
She says that it was a test, the attack, the ambush. We haven't got much further past rhetoric other than that.
Did we pass the test?
She's still sitting.
Assume so. Back in Elvish. Alara, I'm going to give you one offer. We have the ability to take you back to town to help you with this ailment. You don't see it as one, but it truly is one. Let's turn it into a power controllable for the good of society, not the detriment of it.
What is it you speak of?
You are the Jackalware.
Yes, Arius.
Jackalware has a name.
At night I am Arius.
And who calls you Arius at night?
My friends.
What if you weren't Arius at night? What if you were you all the time?
Who would do things for me?
You would learn to do them for yourself.
I like when others do things for me.
I'm sure. Laura, can I tell you a story?
I like stories.
Yes. There was once an elvish woman who ran across a pack of kobolds, and horrible acts were committed. This woman had a child. This woman, not meant to survive this assault, knew what the child would be. Most people would see it as an abomination. So she hid the child, protected the child, until one day the child's transformations got so out of control that she could no longer protect the child or keep the child safe. And the world saw the child for what it was. The world was very cold and mean to the child. So the child ran, became feral. And even though it knew elvish ways and had been raised as such, it became part of the wild and acted out upon the wild. Now this child had the opportunity to go back to the days where her elvish mother would look out for her. Even though it wasn't her elvish mother, it was someone new. There were ways to help that child. But the child didn't take the offer. And one day, a huntsman came in the clearing and killed that child.
This child sounds like me.
Maybe it was. I would hate to call that story Alara.
This child had a mother. I do not.
I don't know what you have or haven't had, Alara. Your past, inconsequential. What matters now is the actions you take today. One will bring you life, the other will bring you death.
You do things for me now.
I do things for no one but my own free will. You will learn to do the same.
You said you'd protect me.
Protection and doing something for someone isn't always the same thing.
Arius comes, you do things for me.
No. If Arius comes, I slay him.
He will not like that.
What if I have a way to make Arius go away for good?
I like Arius.
Why?
He is me. We are Arius. He is my protector.
In common, I'm gonna look towards Z. Say, I don't know that we have much breakthrough here.
Yeah, there's a lot of words being spoken. I don't understand what's happening. Is it possible that you can persuade her to come with us?
Is your friend? Are you talking to your friend to protect me?
Yes. We are talking about what we're going to do about Arius. I can take you, I can bring you, I can protect you, but I can't bring and protect Arius. In fact, if I do protect you, Arius has to go away for good.
How do you take Arius from me? We are Arius.
There's a drink, substance, forged and created from the earth. You drink
Water?
it, Arius will never come. Not water.
Water?
No. A potion, a brew.
People stink of brew. They leave buildings. It smells. They say things.
Z, I think she might be beyond what we can do for her.
What do you suppose we should do? I think we should try. I mean, she's a little girl. Like, we can't leave her with kobolds. She doesn't know anything about what she is. It'll be best if she tried to live a different life and see if she likes it. And if not, then let's let her stay in the wild.
What I've learned in my travels, if you coax a wolf to become an ally, he'll stay loyal forever. If you take a wolf and put him in a cage in the hopes to make him become your ally, he'll lash out violently than he ever was in the wild.
Those are some wise words. How should we proceed?
Alara,
Yes.
what is it that you want? What do you want out of this life? Of what you do? And why are you here now?
I'm here because my friends were here.
The kobolds.
Yes. They listened to Arius.
Why did Arius and the kobolds come here? Where were you before?
I move. I was city. And she's gonna like point to her ears, and she's gonna like show you her features on her face, distinctly her Elvis features. City.
Why did you leave the city?
Hungry.
For what?
Something to eat.
Why couldn't you eat in the city?
No one protect me. No one feed me.
If I fed you every day, would you still need Arius?
If you protect me, I don't think I need Arius. But no one has protected me for long. My kobold friends listen to Arius. They don't listen to me. They don't know me.
What is she saying?
This Jerwackel of hers, more like an alter ego. We have to make sure Ursula has a way to suppress it.
Right. You have that potion, or were you able to get a potion from her?
No, she wasn't finished with it when we left this morning. Hopefully she's finished with it tonight, but she's sort of a frail lady. It's a big gamble thinking.
If all else fails, we can try to suppress her jackal bear. Let's just try to coax her into coming in the city with us. Oh, I don't know what's the holdup.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky, and maybe Igor, when he comes back, will bring a potion.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh wait.
Maybe he'll bring a potion.
Oh, we didn't
Ursula
tell.
when he comes back.
We didn't tell Ivor to bring.
Maybe
potions.
Ivor brings second chair.
Maybe we don't break fourth wall and talk about Ivor.
All this shit on my shit.
Here, hold on. We'll take a quick break.
Okay.
We have one of our players rejoining us, Trevor Ames. He plays Ivor. His character is currently heading back to town to get his Pierre's donkey Webb, along with a cart to gather up the kobolds. He's not in the scene yet, even though you just saw him magically appear on screen. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the scene where the adventurers are talking to Alora. She's talking a lot about Arius, who she refers to as her jackalware form. Now, when you look at Arius, or Alora, as the adventurers call her, at this time, she has a young, thin body. She is a young teenage girl. She has very elvish features. She looks like a young elf, except on her skin are different markings that look very similar to that of a kobold. It's almost like she's tattooed, but you know it. When you look at it, you notice that it's not a tattoo. It's almost just like color changes in her the pigmentation of her skin. Right. And you see them adorned throughout her shoulders, and like she has like almost like these rainbow shapes, half circles, crescent moons on her face of the same color. She also around her neck has an emerald around her necklace. An emerald on her necklace that goes around her neck. Other than that, very basic wares. It's almost looked like she puts together what she has from kills maybe the kobolds have made, stuff you would gather in the jungle. So, okay.
Tybalt,
Yes. What's up?
I need you to go back to town quickly. You're the fastest among us, I presume. Let's see if he really is trustworthy.
All right. Let's see if we can remember this.
A potion that Ursula has for me.
Okay.
If you go into town, there will be a building. It will be called the Double Top Mountain. I need you to go in there and tell her you are picking up a potion from me.
All right.
Go.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and just run back in the opposite direction.
You do, and you do. You take off.
Alara, when does Ardius come out?
When the sun goes down, moon come up. Arius.
Only when the moon comes out. Has he ever come out when the moon isn't out?
I'm not sure. I don't always see Arius.
Is Arius you or is Arius something else? Is Arius somewhere right now?
In me.
Okay.
What's she saying?
I am Arius. We are Arius.
Alright, I'll try to take her back to town. But tonight, she stays with us at the treehouse, back behind the woods.
Okay.
Should anything go wrong, even after the potion.
She doesn't like you guys talking about her, and she doesn't understand it. She's gonna put some like crushed up foxberries out in front of you guys.
Okay.
It's making her nervous.
I'm gonna just go like this, just kind of bow my head.
Laura, this is Z. He doesn't speak Elvish. We've decided
You speak Elvish?
it's what we're speaking right now.
I speak Elvish?
Laura, I'm going to protect you. We have an understanding.
Yes, you protect me.
But Arius is gonna go away. You come with me, you drink this potion, and Arius goes away.
Always.
You will have to continue to drink potion. He must always stay. If Arius should ever return, he would do horrible things.
You teach me, I teach Arius.
No, doesn't work like that. Not yet. Someday, maybe. But until I know more, no Arius.
Okay.
Agreed?
Yes.
How does a cooked chicken leg sound? Have you ever had cooked chicken? Seasoned with salt?
What is
pepper?
cooked? Hot?
Yes.
Mmm.
And warm milk. Does that sound good?
Milk potion. Milk potion?
No. You'll see. Come.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over there and kind of pick up the crushed berries. I don't want to be
You
rude.
eat these.
What did she say?
They're
Just telling you to eat them.
and she's gonna like show you. They're good.
Okay.
Cooked chicken. Cooked chicken?
No.
Really good.
Better.
We'll see.
I'm just gonna like rub my
Okay.
belly and just.
We're gonna
kinda-
start making our way. I'm gonna have her in front of me.
I can get something
And follow
to
me.
illustrate her.
Here. Well, use.
I don't want to use dice. I have something.
Damn.
I have something.
It's pretty dice.
I know.
It's like.
This doesn't quite
Cobalt
fit, but at
markings.
least it's female.
Huh?
Okay.
You or him?
Yeah, so it'll be
At least she's a female.
me in front, Z behind her. We're gonna head back to
Don't let's not forget Jaga.
Jaga. And I'll just brief Jaga on what's going on, and I'm gonna emphasize Jaga. It's very important that everyone in town believes we rescued her from the
Okay.
kobolds.
What happened? Why did she just give up herself?
Promise of a better life.
What is she speaking?
Elvish.
That thing speaks Elvish. I mean,
It's not a thing, Jaga. It's a child.
I apologize. I can see she does have some Elvish features, but something's not the same. It's not like any elves I've seen.
Yeah, she doesn't understand what we're saying, but let's
She's half
try
kobold.
to. Yeah.
She's half kobold. I'm half pig.
Look at the features.
He's going to
You not
examine
see
her
the
a little bit
markings?
closer this time. He was pretty far back. He was keeping an eye on the tiefling, and he didn't get very close to her features. He's kind of, for the first time, actually looking at her. My God, you're right. Oh my God.
Jaga.
Oh my God.
Don't.
Jaga, calm
child.
down. Calm down.
Still an innocent creature. Like anything. Like that hill giant.
So,
It's a creature.
one thing I'm trying to understand. So, she's also the Jackalware.
We're not 100%
Jake, I don't remember mentioning Jackalware to you.
You said when you had the kobolds came out, you took out the kobolds, and a large creature, a Jackalware, came out. I thought that's what we were coming to hunt here today.
Oh, we did tell him that.
Did we? I remember telling about the kobolds and just the kobolds and the fact that we were going to go out and kill the rest of the kobolds. That's all I said.
We didn't mention a Jackalware?
Specifically didn't mention the Jackalware.
So are you guys saying this together each other right now?
Yes, we're saying this
Yeah.
right here.
Quietly.
Yes.
Whispering, yeah. Crap.
He's gonna notice you guys are like uneasy about it. All right, I knew about the Jackalware, okay? I knew he was here. I didn't know it was a child. I didn't know he was gonna hurt anybody. Honestly, I was hoping he was just gonna pass through.
What
I
you
did
know
not
about
want to
the
alarm
hill
anyone.
giant that attacked your farm last night?
Of that, I know nothing. For what I know about the Hill Giants, they are friendly and honestly very, very far away from us.
Did you know there were kobolds following the Jackalware?
I didn't know that. I knew something must have been assisting it, but I did not know it had a pack of kobolds at its disposal.
How long did you have this information for?
Said he was
2 weeks
trustworthy.
ago.
I did.
You gotta understand, I see a lot in the forest. If I alarmed every passing creature in my hunts to the townspeople, there would be mayhem.
Then let this be a lesson. There would have been mayhem.
It is.
Because Vaughn would have died.
Absolutely. And that would have destroyed me. I'm glad you were there to help him that day.
All right.
Jaga,
I'll take his word for it. Well,
Jaga,
Look,
I'm
I apologize.
I'm gonna trust you with
I
this.
apologize. Honestly. Honest mistake.
fair enough. But this is a child. And you've seen the importance of protecting this child.
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's go back. We're gonna head back to the clearing, and then from the clearing, take the trail back towards town.
And then, I'm just gonna like converse with you back and forth a little bit.
As you guys get to the back to the precipice, that's where we're going to be seeing Ivor again. And upon her seeing all the kobolds, she's going to be fairly dry about what she's witnessing. She's going to observe all of the dead kobolds that are basically her fault that they're the way that they are. And she's going to say, "Sorry, friends." And she's going to pat one of them on the head. That's it.
And Elvish, as I'm going to help him
'cause you can
load up the
understand it.
cart with some of them. And Elvish, I'm going to look over her and say, not the first time you've apologized for one of your friends dying, is it?
No. They can't all protect always.
I'm just gonna.
Now, is this the life you would have wanted to continue? A path where your friends get hurt?
No. That's not what I ever wanted.
And let this be a lesson. It's avoidable. This isn't your fault. It's Arius' fault.
They listened to Arius.
And look where it brought them. And then I'm gonna help him finish packing up.
Okay.
Say,
Ivor is there now. So
I'm gonna
you're here.
I'm gonna grief Ivor too.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened out there?
Yeah. And she's not gonna like him very much because she's gonna remember she did see him aiming at her. So she's gonna kind of like hug to the side up opposite of where you are.
Oh.
Did Tybalt come running through here?
Boy, not that I've seen him. Just been here with the donkeys and the kobolds and the dead things.
Excellent. Okay. Listen, she's gonna come back with us.
I'm gonna peek over his shoulder, and in Elvish, I'm gonna go, "Hello there."
We speak Elvish.
Yes, Ivor speaks Elvish too.
He protect.
He will protect as well, yes. We are the Ivern Virtus. Can you say Ivern Virtus?
Virtus. Virtus?
Virtus, yes.
Virtus. Virtus.
Close enough.
Close enough, we'll take it.
I don't know what's happening, so I'm just gonna like.
Back in common.
You get your
She's
Virtus.
going to come with us. We're going to go to... First we'll go home. We'll unload all of this. I sent Tybalt. We ran into Tybalt again.
Yeah.
Do you remember him? Tiefling.
Yeah.
Demon looking thing.
Yeah. The one, the demon looking character.
Where's he at then?
I don't know. He killed
sent
his
him-
big ass boar. So let's.
I sent him out to get
Boy,
potion.
boy, I see what you're doing there.
We'll probably run across him on the way back.
Boy, I hope so. Well,
I think we
he's gonna be
should-
running back to nothing.
It's
I think
true.
we should be careful about the townspeople on her because she seems a little skittish.
She'll be fine. Trust me.
Okay.
We'll be all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of pull out a little sack and I'm gonna go, "Oi, P, I think I got what you needed." And I'm gonna hand him a sack that had the teeth, liver,
Perfect on all the...
the heart, and something else.
Excellent. I'm going to put that in my backpack.
You eat, friend.
No.
What'd she say?
Not for eating. Examining.
Boy, apparently we eat friends. That was in common.
Yeah, we eat, friends.
When we get back to town,
She understood common.
there's going to be a lot of people. And a lot of people are going to want to see if you're okay. These people are going to offer you things and ask if you're okay and speak in a language you don't understand. They're going to try to offer you blankets and food. They will be very concerned about you.
People don't do this.
They will. Go along with it. Go along with everything I say. You just nod and stand behind me because I'm protecting you. We understand,
Yes, you protect. Yes.
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 Just do not be afraid. Nothing will harm you while I'm there.
Okay.
What happened?
Jagod's gonna be like, she good?
She is. I'm going to give you guys the rundown. She knows to be cool when we get into town.
Okay.
And we'll corroborate our story.
Right.
All
right.
keep her away from the gifts.
Oi, we be cool.
Alright. We'll start heading back to town.
Okay.
Right.
And the whole time she's gonna be kind of looking around, almost skittishly, like she's expecting maybe something might be coming.
Okay.
She's afraid. She doesn't typically travel this path.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for more foxberries.
Okay. For the most part, the ones that are along this trail have been picked through.
Okay.
How?
There's new buds sprouting through. Every about 4 to 6 weeks, they sprout up.
I'm going to attempt to actually take a second and attempt to root out one of the smaller bushes I see.
Of foxberries?
Yes.
Okay.
And then sort of root it out with some dirt and put it in the wagon.
Okay. How large of a amount of a bush?
I'm
are you
looking
trying
for
to
a smaller bush, something that doesn't need a whole lot of nutrients super
Okay.
quick.
All right, and
so
you
I have
do
an
it.
opportunity to plant it at the
and you're able to
house.
do so with ease. It's a very hardy bush. That's why I ask. But if you're able to find like a new sapling type thing, you'll be able to pull it out. No problem.
I'm gonna ask Jaga. I'm like, hey Jaga, can your
Yeah.
father grow these
Foxberries?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we used to make pies out of them. They're wonderful.
Really?
Yeah. Thing is you really have to cook them down. If you eat them like raw, like I've seen you animals doing, it's they're way too hardy. You notice
I
you're
see.
quite full.
Yeah.
Yeah, they expand
Right.
rapidly.
Yeah, I noticed that.
gonna have
My
our
stomach's
own
quite
bush.
full. Oh, we're gonna have our own bush.
Yes. And I'm
Perfect.
gonna sort of
All right, cool. I like
Awesome.
where this is going.
Pops will like that. He used to like growing them. He stopped growing them for a while just because, well, oddly enough, they became too popular. People started to get sick. They didn't want to eat any fruits or vegetables or potatoes. A lot of the other crops started to suffer, and he didn't want to just carry just foxberries. And kind of anytime they're on the shelf, it's all people ever demanded. So, yeah, just something to know. You know, it's a cheap way of people feel like they're getting a lot of meat, and then they just eat meat.
Right.
It's not good to eat just eat meat.
Jaga, we won't tell anyone if you don't tell anyone.
Yeah, sounds good to me, man.
Excellent. All right.
Awesome.
Sit
I
back.
knew you're a trustworthy Jaga.
Yeah, and again, I really do apologize, guys. If you want, I can spend some time and go through a whole list of things I've seen in the last month and a half that I've traveled through here.
Over here now, I'm like, oi.
If you'd be willing to
What
write that list
happened?
down.
Sure. Yeah, give me some time. I'll write that list out.
Right. Cool. Perfect. How far away are we from town at this point?
You're about like 30 minutes out. You've been
We see
walking.
Tybalt coming back our way.
Yeah, you see Tybalt headed back.
Sweet.
You're about 15 minutes, so 20 minutes to path.
Right.
45 minutes from path back to house.
Right.
You're about 15 minutes back. So he had time to go back, and then you're meeting him like 30 or like 70% of the way back to where you started.
I got your potion here.
Did she say anything about it?
Well, she said it was ready, and she's glad that she's able to help you. Is it normal for her to talk to something that's not there?
Over meal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her husband. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, you should
Have you met him?
sometime.
Veus.
Veus.
You don't really want to get that wrong, man. It's Veus and Lorafir. Lorafir is her son. Was her son.
Oh, I haven't heard her talk to Lorafir yet. I've heard
So sometimes you've been to her shop, right? The Two Top Mountain?
Oh, was that? So she tossed a coin to Lorafir?
Yeah, so Lorafir's playing in the corner.
Okay.
That's why there's like a bunch of stuff over there. We all, I don't know if it's best if you just play along with it.
Right.
It's really sad, but it's for the best if you just
play along with it.
Does the woman get
talk
angry?
to her like the kid is there. You tell me you don't see the kid there, right? Am I the one who doesn't see the kid there?
I have
never met her son nor her husband yet. She talks to them regularly. Are they actually there?
I don't know. I haven't been to her shop.
I just assumed they were.
I'm gonna
That's the right spirit. Do that.
I'm gonna stop walking. I'm gonna like look, and then I'm gonna continue walking, and then I'm gonna kind of rush up to the back of Z real quick, and I'm gonna be like, "Boy, I don't know. I just don't know."
Yeah, you're pretty lost right now, so I'll fill you in as we're walking.
Okay. Thank you, Tybalt.
You're very welcome.
Okay. All right, and we'll go back to town.
Okay.
So I'll just explain to him that Jaga's, seen a lot of stuff and he knew about the Jackalware, but he didn't say anything.
Tell us.
Yeah, no, we didn't tell him about the Jackalware, but he told us that he knew about it.
Oh.
Right. So,
And did you guys outline what potion you got from Ursula? What this potion is?
I asked her for something that would suppress the changes.
Oh,
For a month's time.
For a month's time?
Yeah, so once a month I'd have to get it rebrewed.
It's 25 gold.
Okay.
And
I'll go back. When I get into town, I will go pay for that.
Okay. And she's gonna be on you about it.
Actually, I would have just paid for it right there.
She said that you were allowed to leave on payment of death. Her husband would have chased you down and killed you if you didn't bring him back to pay for it. Oh. She only takes debts from the people who owe it.
Alright.
Okay.
Appreciate it, demon. But we're gonna have a.
I'm gonna look at Alara. I'm gonna hand this to her. I'm gonna say, "This is what you must drink." Now, thanks to you, I'm in need of
Boy, she's
constant
about
source
to
of
drink
income.
it.
Okay.
I drink now.
Boy, here we
The
go.
whole thing.
1 gold says she doesn't drink the whole thing.
How much is it?
2 gold says she does.
What does this potion look like?
It's about
like a vial?
Yeah, it's not a vial, but
She's
like
been eating all kinds of
like a shot, like a long shot.
No, then she's full.
yeah,
Ain't
I
got
would
no
say
room
like
for the
that.
liquid to go
That
down
much.
in.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple
Wait, how many
drinks.
elderberries? Oh crap! I think you're gonna win this bit.
Boy, I bet you it smells like apples.
I drink this.
Now.
Damn it!
She's gonna drink some of it.
Boy, she didn't drink all of it.
It's good.
Hold on.
She just down the whole thing completely. All of it.
I'm
She's
gonna
like
slide.
licking the glass.
I'm gonna slide you 2.
I'm gonna slide Z2
Water?
coins.
2 gold coins.
This is not water.
No, even better.
This is what they drink out of the buildings.
No, I'm going to give you milk now. Even better than that. Alara,
She's gonna be drowsy.
thank you for drinking that.
You protect me. And she's gonna be drowsy. She's gonna be really drowsy.
I'm gonna come up behind her. I'm gonna go, yes, we'll protect in Elvish, and I'm gonna sit her on my shoulder.
And she's gonna just be like a limp noodle, just barely like bobbing in and out of consciousness. She's tired.
I'm just
She's
gonna
very
go, like,
tired.
Pierre, what the hell is in that potion?
Well, I kind of figured she'd get a little woozy.
I'll be honest, I don't know.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
You didn't read the nutrition label on the back.
Flip it around.
We should.
Oh wow, there's some acid in this.
I assume she's still breathing.
We should probably tell the old lady to like label the vials next time, so that way we know exactly what's happening.
Why don't I talk to Ursula? If you guys take her back, you guys put her in my treehouse. There's a bed in the center. Just leave her there for now.
Okay.
And if you want to leave the cart out there, I've been working on the stable. Just put the cart in the stable with the kobolds, and that's fine. And I'll let's meet back at the tavern after.
Wait,
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna start walking
Yeah,
with
and she's basically
her passed out on
bobbing
my shoulder.
I'm just
Just
gonna,
enough
like,
to like stay on your shoulder without completely falling off. She's kind of
You
just
got.
I was gonna hold a donkey, just kind of guide him to the treehouse, and I'm gonna tell T-Bolt, "Hey, T-Bolt, follow me, bud."
Actually, do you mind if I go visit Ursula too? I have my own business there.
You gotta talk to Pierre.
yeah, I'll come with you. Jaga's gonna look at you and he's gonna follow
Sure.
him.
I'm gonna look at Z and I'm gonna be like, "Oi, it's just you and me, buddy."
Yeah, buddy. Thanks for that 2 gold coin. I'm gonna flip that coin in front of him, make sure he knows that I won.
Okay, so you guys are back in town now.
Okay.
And you were heading with Jaga first to Ursula?
Well, I was gonna go.
All three of us.
Oh, all three of you. Okay, okay. So, then you do.
I'm gonna walk in, and as I walk in, I'm gonna look in the corner. Let me say, "Good morning, young lord." And I'm gonna look.
He likes you.
I like him very much too, Ursula.
He's such a sweet boy. That thing came in here. Hi. He
Yes,
got.
I got everything. Thank you.
Okay, I
Ursula.
need to make
Thank
sure.
you. Ursula, I have your payment here. I will need.
Face, it's fine. The thing came back.
I'll need that potion every month.
Every month?
Every month.
Is it for the thing you went to go see?
It's for a distant relative. Not anywhere around here.
Oh.
Ship it out to him. I just heard that you were the best, and you and Vase were the best in the land. So
When did this relative take the potion?
just now.
How far away are they from a bed?
They are heading to bed right now.
Oh, wonderful. Did you notice that they were quite tired after
Yeah.
taking? So,
Yeah.
typically suppression potions have a bit of something to help with sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, when people want something suppressed, they don't want it to be too lively. At the same time, I suggest taking it at night next time.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know.
But did it work? Oh wait, if you took it now, you wouldn't know, right? Isn't it a nighttime thing that you asked for?
I don't. I think so, but I
Okay.
don't think any more answers are needed at this time.
Okay.
Ursula,
Yeah.
is there anything you need done around the shop? Any?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I need you to get something for me.
Yes. Okay.
Hold on. And she's gonna look through her papers. She's gonna be shuffling through everything. You just see her tossing stuff over and over again. I almost have it. It's right here. It's something I need you to go get for me.
Yes. And
It's-
how much? And what would you provide for me? Should I provide whatever you need me to get?
Oh, so what I can get for you is if you get these roots for me, I can get you 80 gold. Do you like gold?
I do. But what if
Not now, Lorfear. Sorry.
What if I get these roots for you,
Yes.
and say the next 4 months you cover this potion instead?
She's gonna ask her husband. Vegas, what do you think?
Yes, Face, that's a great point. I do think.
Hold on,
5
let him
months
talk,
is
let him
better.
talk. Yeah, you see eye to eye. That's fine. That'll work. 4 months.
Did you say 5 months, Face?
No, he said 3. I was suggesting
my
4.
bad. I'm sorry.
But if
Face,
3
I heard
works,
you. Four is great.
4's okay. And she's gonna she's eyeing up her vials and stuff. 4 months will do. You get these roots for me. 4 months.
What sort of roots are you looking for?
They're called the Gulthius. They are the roots of the Gulthius tree.
Where might I find those at?
They are just southeast. No. Wait. She's gonna hold on, and she's gonna walk outside. She's gonna look at the bear.
Timble.
She'll look at the bear, and then she's gonna go like that. That way. About 2 hours away from town. big Golthius tree. In front of it, you'll find sprouts and roots, new growth. I need those roots. You get, and she's gonna be like, doof, like a barrel. You fill this barrel up with Golthius roots. 4 months suppression vial, all for you.
Done.
Wonderful! It's hard for me as I'm getting older to get out of town and get these things I need. And there's someone here that needs these roots for something I'm doing. It really helps my commission out.
Ursula, have you been here for a long time?
Very long, yes.
What do you know about Pete Vind?
Pete Vind. Oh, Pete Vind. It's a little flavor of mine when I was younger, I must say. Before you, Veus.
Oh dear Lord.
You know, he ended up with another. She sadly passed away. And then he was gone. Pete never did come back. What do you know of Pete?
Nothing. I stumbled across a book that might have been his at some point.
A book from Pete? Interesting.
It's of no regards, I promise. Just curious, wanting to learn more about the town. Secrets. Happen to know anyone's secrets, Ursula? I would pay for secrets.
I try to keep to myself. Honestly, you're the first customer I've had in a long time.
Excellent.
Most people here just work the land and eat and over at Mara's place every night. Heathens.
I fancy Mara.
Even Veus likes to take our stuff there every once in a while.
Interesting. Well, if I ever see Veus in the bar, believe me.
If you ever see Veus in the bar, you tell him he needs to come home quickly.
Will do. Speaking of which, this is Tybalt. I think he's a friend.
Hello, Tybalt! And she's gonna be like, she's small. She's probably, if her spine wasn't curved in such a way, she would probably max out at like 5'4". So she's like 4'8". She's like, hello there!
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, do you know if you can actually identify some potions I have?
Why, yes, I'm quite good at it. I know all the ingredients of anything in the area.
I have another one to add to that as
Yes! Oh, I have a wonderful trick. You'll love to see my trick.
Start with his first.
What do you have?
I'm gonna pull out some of my bottles of the 10 bottles that I have. I got these from a friend a while back, and I never actually had a chance to quite understand what they were, what they did. I've been hesitant to use them. For all I know, it could be poison, acid. I just wanted to make sure they're safe before I use them.
Okay, let me see them.
No, go ahead and I'll just give her the 10.
Okay, so one thing you have to learn about Ursula, her innate ability is she knows the weight of anything she holds in her hands.
Oh, that's
If she
dope.
can hold it, which she can hold no more than 10 pounds, she immediately knows the weight of it. If she can recognize the substance instantly, she knows how much each of the substance weighs within the vial. So for instance, if she was like, oh, it is this potion, she'd be like, it's 2 ounces of this, 4 ounces of this, and 3 ounces of this. This weighs exactly this amount.
That's my
She just knows
That's my new superpower I want now.
So she's gonna take those 10 vials. Oh, well, these are unique. These aren't from here. These will take me some time. I need some time to research these.
I'll go ahead and give you some time.
Okay, this will be fun. This will turn out well. I will probably be able to figure this out when you guys return with the roots.
And this one came off a kobold.
Oh. And she's gonna grab it. No, hold on here. And she's gonna kind of thumb through some of her paperwork, as I definitely am not doing myself. She's gonna thumb through her paperwork. Ah, yes, these are.
This one go.
I seem to have misplaced my notes. But what this is here is the Eyes of the Witching.
Yes, and what might that do?
The Eyes of the Witching. Out of character. The Eyes of the Witching, when you drink this potion, will last for up to 1 full minute, where you have advantage on any creature that you choose to attack you have advantage rolls against it. And your eyes turn pitch black.
You still have vision after that?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all aesthetic.
Still see.
Excellent.
That's not creepy or anything.
We'll make a great wintertide gift.
Yes. See, this is exactly 2 ounces of octopus ink, 4 ounces of foxberry juice, and 2 ounces of just regular old tincture.
Well, thank you, Ursula. Your knowledge is invaluable.
You're welcome. See, Veus, he thinks I'm great. You should learn a thing or two from this handsome young man.
Veus. How I would love to learn a thing or two about you. Excellent. I'm gonna leave. And as I walk out with Jigga, I'm gonna just ask Jigga what he knows about Veus and
So, it's a sad story. He's gonna kind of look and make sure she's not listening in. Maybe she's just chatting with you about whatever and the nonsense in the meantime. So, something happened. At some point, her husband and her son got very sick. Very sick. A few people in town got sick as well. People have speculated that maybe it was something that Ursula did. But there's no way for anyone to prove. Our cleric said that there was some sort of illness that everyone had acquired, and it made people fall ill. They all had the same symptoms: cough, vomiting, diarrhea, and eventually at the last stage, you would bleed from your eyes, and you're dead within a day. Both her son and her husband passed this way.
people in the town speculated that a common plague might have had something to do with that old lady.
Ursula wasn't always so good at what she does now. Let's just put it that way. There was speculation that maybe something had gone awry with one of her potions.
Where does Ursula live?
She lives, and he's gonna point just actually behind her shack. And just barely in eyesight, you can kind of see in the tree lines, just a small little shack.
Okay. Thanks, Jagon.
Yeah,
I got Tibble from here. I appreciate all the help today.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Nice to
Thank
meet you, buddy.
I look forward to seeing the results.
Absolutely.
Okay. Tibble. Let's go get Z and Ivor.
Yes.
And did they just like walk slower into town than you guys?
No,
No, I think
you're supposed to meet us at the
Yeah,
tavern.
we went straight to the town.
They went straight to
The tavern or the
No,
house?
they dropped off Alara and the car at the house.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
We're supposed to go.
And
to
then
town.
we
We'll
were
go to the
coming
tavern.
into town
Yeah,
to
so we're just
meet
now
at the
coming
tavern.
back.
What did you
into
guys say?
town.
I want the scene at the
All right, very well. Okay, so I'm just carrying the donkey. I'm like, hey, wait, Ivor, you got Laura, right?
Oh yeah.
You
Boy.
sure you can climb that?
I'm gonna look at P's little ladder that he built. I'm gonna, boy, it ain't CC work. I'm gonna kind of kick it a little bit, boy, but it might carry me. And then I'm gonna kind of skillfully go up the tree, and then I'm gonna get to the front door. I'm gonna open up the door, and I'm gonna
peek
peek my head in
him too.
and like check out his floor plan.
I'm looking at the door. I'm like, oi.
And I'm gonna step into the room. I'm gonna bring her over. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look at Z. And I go, "Oi, this bed?"
I think that's the bed. Yes.
And then I'm
Gently, Ivor, gently.
I'm gonna grin at Z. And I'm gonna be like, "Whoa, almost dropped
Give me
it."
a
Don't you do that?
Oh, come on!
Please.
A survival check?
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's gonna kill us.
16.
Okay, you're good. I just so badly want you to not one fake pump fake throw her into the bed. I let the dice decide.
Oi, Ivor! Thank God you rolled a 16. You would have yeeted her right onto that bed.
Boy, that window looks small enough for a girl to go through it, and then I'm gonna set her down on the bed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
She's
grab like the
out. She's
blanket and just
out.
kind of like put a blanket on her.
I'm gonna kind of stare at her.
I'm gonna like check her temperature, like put my hand on her forehead.
She
make
feels oddly warmer than you.
Sure okay. Well, I'm like pretty cold, so I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Ivor, check my head real quick.
Boy, what are we feeling for?
I don't know.
You feel my head.
Okay.
I don't know where we're going with this.
Okay.
You
We're
see her,
good.
you see her just like raise her hand.
I'm gonna like grab her hand, like put it on my forehead. I'm like, yep. We got it. We're good.
I'm gonna kind of put the pillow underneath her and
I'm gonna like grab the blanket and put it on top of her. I'm like, God, we're such good parents.
high five Z and we're gonna be like, we're killing it.
God, we're so good at this.
And then
All
I'm
right,
gonna look at him and be like, did you rope up the donkey? we're gonna run out of there.
We're gonna run out of there real quick.
The tree.
Webb, and Webb is just like sitting there. I'm like, oh, thank God. I'm gonna grab Webb and put him to the stables, and then we're gonna.
Okay. And you guys are heading to the tavern.
Yep.
Okay, so it's probably at this point you guys left early. You're looking at about 10:30, 11 in the morning.
Oh, damn, that early in the morning?
Yeah.
Well, early.
All
The sun
right.
was just coming up when you guys were meeting Alora out there. It's been about 2 hours or so, 3 hours since then.
We're just gonna walk to the tavern.
Okay.
We're gonna like look around and see if we can find you guys while we're heading into town. Like, wait, Ivor, do you see them?
Oi. No. I'm gonna look to see if I can see Ogart in the field.
Yeah, you're in the tavern already?
Yeah.
You're in the tavern already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if Ogart's out in the field.
Ogard is definitely out in the field doing his usual everyday tasks.
Look over him. Oi! I'm just gonna wave across and then keep on walking into town.
Alright, well, I guess we should head to the tavern, what you say?
Yeah. So as
Alright,
soon as
cool.
we get to the town, we're gonna just beeline it to the tavern.
Okay.
We got things to do. People see.
All right. So you enter into the tavern where Pierre and Tybalt are already sitting down. At this point, you notice Derek has recognized there's another terrifying thing in town, and he is sweating profusely, and it's not warm out at all.
I'm gonna look at Derek like, hey, Derek.
Is Moira in
I'm gonna put Z's arm down, and I'm gonna put him behind me. I'm gonna
She's not-
Z,
she's not in.
Z.
No. Derek,
Okay. I didn't say anything
man.
last time, but
where's Moira?
So yeah,
Did you give him the gold?
she typically doesn't get here till later.
Where does she live?
I don't think I should tell you that. It's not that I don't trust you, man. These guys are terrifying, but she doesn't really want. She seems pretty private.
Really?
I don't think she'll want me telling you that.
Do you think you could get that from Derek here? See, I think.
Come on, man. You don't. Oh,
everyone's gonna
come
start
on,
laughing
man.
and chuckling over in the corner.
Oh, please, just please.
Yeah, I think I can.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
Hey, Derek.
How
How you doing, buddy?
sure you don't know where she lives?
Eyes?
Give me an intimidation.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Intimidation, where you at? 12.
12. Really? Come on, man.
I really need to talk to her.
Well, can't you just wait till she gets here?
Maybe I don't have that much time, Derek.
I'm gonna kind of come up and lean on the counter and be
man.
like, "Oi, Dick, my boy Z does this really crazy thing with his eyes where they go
Don't
all
make him
black."
do stuff, man. Okay, listen.
Wait a minute. Did I tell you about what Z did to the kobolds out there?
No.
Boy, you're gonna want to
Pull
hear
out
this
the bag.
one.
With the heart. Z did this with his teeth.
Oh man, is that what he eats? Freak.
I'm gonna put my hand on the bag like this.
Oh god.
I'm like, "Oh, Z, no, you'll ruin your dinner."
Just
Thank you, Ivor.
Just promise me that you just won't tell her I told you where she lives.
Boy, Z can
I
smell
don't-
anything.
What's that you do, Ivor?
The
What does that mean, man?
boy, I don't know.
Means we're not gonna say shit, Derek, and I'll start
Okay.
talking.
All right. Okay. So everyone in town has this same unique mannerism where
to
they
the bear?
they find where the bear is. Visually, they look through the walls and imagine where the bear is, and then they situate themselves based on that. And so,
Does everyone who do that?
where the tavern is, as you know, it is to like. Can you guys imagine where I drew it before? It was like
Yeah,
this.
where it's
It's
in the
kind of
middle.
like direct west from that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And it's similarly kind of in the tree line. Her house looks a lot nicer than Ursula's did, but you can see almost the same size as the farmhouse, fairly large, but no farm land or tilled or land done up land nearby.
I'm gonna give him 2 gold.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, this one is for you. This one is for the ale.
All right.
But
I'm
before
gonna-
I slide it over, I'm gonna sort of slide it back and I'm gonna say, but it goes in the register, not your pocket.
All right, man. Just don't tell her I told you where she lives.
I won't.
Okay.
Nor will I tell her that you put gold in your pocket that's meant for ale.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Appreciate your help and enthusiasm.
Bye, Derek. That's it.
See you,
I'm
dude.
gonna say loudly as we're walking out. Tybalt, come with us. Sorry I didn't get to eat him today, Z.
This is gonna be all
How loud
like.
did you say it? How loud did you say it?
Loud enough for him to hear.
He's like faster watching his one thing.
I'm
just gonna go like this.
I'm gonna turn around because I'm the last one walking out and be like, bye, Derek.
And you're gonna hear screaming as you guys go, I need a ride!
Alright, so
I'm gonna shut the door. You guys didn't hear that.
like
Alright, so
I'm going out on a very, very big limb here.
why did we get the owner of the tavern's house information for?
We can't run a guild and raise a child at the same time.
Boy.
But we're fantastic parents. You should have seen how we treated Allura and that bed. Oh, it was great. It was like
Don't
putting,
tell me how
putting a brand new
Wait,
baby.
Z, oi. We gotta pick good words.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, I'm not from around here.
Oh, I bet you guys are such great parents.
Oh my
Not now,
God, we're
demon.
going to
But
jail.
anyway,
It's your boy.
Flash the bird.
but anywho, what are we going to do with the information about Mara's house? What are we doing with that?
I'm gonna look at Pio and be like, I think Z woke up too early. He's not really getting it.
Look, Mara has work. She owns a pub. She can keep an eye on this girl. Where else would be a great place for Mara or Alara, if not the tavern? Day in and day out, around people, travelers coming in, getting integrated in society. Lord knows she could use the help. Derek's not much other than
What about the doctor?
thieving. We avoid the doctor for now. I don't want the doctor to get too involved yet. I don't know enough about him.
It seems like he knew what he was doing, and his mannerisms was slightly different from what I'm used to.
But his wife is the Baroness.
Eesh. That's terrifying.
And if she finds out what Alara is, who knows what she'll do.
Alright, I understand.
So, I'm going
how
to
do
very invasively rob Mara of her privacy and hopefully see if my intuition is right. It may not be, but hopefully it is.
Did you go solo on this? I don't think it's a good idea if a group of guys just showed up unannounced at her home of all places.
That may be best. Oh, the kobolds. Yes,
Oh,
perfect.
right,
Why don't
right.
you guys go
Yeah.
to the Baroness, show her that we've dealt with the problem, get our plot, and we can start on the guild hall.
Oh, sounds like a great idea. We'll do exactly that. We left everything over with the stables, at the stable, so we're gonna go pick it up.
Take him with you.
You want us to take the demon? I mean, you want us to take Tybalt?
Tybalt, at some point, you're gonna have to earn our trust. But for now, maybe it's best if you just lend a hand whenever applicable.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
I kind of like him. I do.
Okay.
He's sneaky. He'd be a good asset. Just keep an eye on him.
All right.
Boy.
We'll give you a list of things to do. So just come with us.
All right. I'll go with them.
All right. Cool.
And I'm gonna head to Mara's house.
As we're walking away, though, I'm gonna turn back around. I'm gonna go, Oi, P! Iron V! I'm gonna turn back away.
What do you do? Oh,
V.
No, Iron P, but I couldn't say the. I forget what the last of the guild is.
Iron Vertus.
It's
Iron
Veritas.
Veritas.
I meant to say that.
Iron Vertus.
You have to forgive him. It's early.
Iron Vertus back. All right, I'm gonna do it back.
Nice, dude.
Guess that's our.
I'm gonna turn back around and look at Z and be like, I just made a thing and he doesn't even know.
All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna head back to the stables and we're gonna grab the kobolds. And is it okay if we borrow your mule, your web?
Web, you can use web.
Okay. We'll make sure he's fed and has some water because I'm sure he's pretty tired from that trip. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that.
Hey, we have pork, right? You like pork?
Where are you going with this, bud?
I gave you a hog, man.
Oh, right, the hog. Oh, I am so sorry.
Oh boy!
Oh, you have to forgive me, Tibble. It is really early.
At the house, you see there was a window next to the bed.
Mine? No, there's no window in mine. Wait, did you put her in yours? You put
No,
her
I put him in yours.
We put her in
There's no
yours.
window? Okay.
No window.
So there's no windows in your house? Oh, never mind.
I just remember.
Imaginary window.
Imaginary window.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And so we'll go ahead and take care of you going to Morrow's first. Because you guys are just kind of like meandering, hanging out.
Yeah.
I can see how this goes.
We're kind of looking at the bear doing this thing, going.
Right. Wait.
We're getting me and
trying
Zia
to learn the language of
learn
locals.
ours.
Knock on the
That
door.
way we can tell
Okay.
people where our house is.
Got it.
You hear some scuffing and scurrying around. Who is it?
Mark Pierre.
Mark Pierre.
Or did I tell you my real name was just Pierre? I don't forget. I have a thing where I don't tell people my real name. It's inconsequential. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure thing, sweetie. Let me just get cleaned up real quick. You hear some more scuffling around. Then she opens the door. What can I do for you?
Sorry to bother you at home.
How did you find out where I live?
I took a guess.
I guess it's not that difficult. Anyways, what can I do for you?
You're not married.
No,
You don't have children.
no, not of my own.
Ever want children?
It's an odd question to ask. Why are you offering?
I knew it was gonna go that way.
She's gonna wink at you too.
I'm gonna say, perhaps we'll discuss the process. Sorry, I'm blushing. I don't usually get this way. Perhaps we'll talk about the process another time. But, Myra, you've noticed things. I noticed that the other night.
I observe.
Yeah. I have a child. Not of my own. Not of my own.
Okay.
We rescued her in the woods today.
Not helping, but just getting stranger. All right.
Okay. So
You know how that sounds bad, right? Typically, you don't just go walking around rescuing children from the forest.
you know the kobolds we killed the other day?
I heard something about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we killed more of them.
Okay.
And among the kobolds was this child.
A child with kobolds. That wasn't food.
Maybe it was going to be food. I don't know.
Well, good thing you were there in
But she
time
only
then.
speaks Elvish. Do you know Elvish? I figured you worked at a
Yeah,
pub.
I know Elvish.
Okay.
She's gonna say stuff in Elvish too. Hi,
Okay.
welcome.
Excellent. Myra, our friends and I, we're starting up a guild here called
Okay.
Adventaria.
Oh, I quite like that name.
Yeah. We can't have a child running around unsupervised with us.
Yeah, I can see that how there would be a problem. So, what brings you here?
What if you took the child under your wing and you taught her how to... She's quite feral. She's never been a real child. She's always been wild. If you taught her mannerisms, how to act, how to speak, how to work
A feral child being taught by a woman who owns the tavern?
at the tavern. Get her introduced to new people, get acclimated to seeing people in and out, the environment.
How
Can
is
you
she?
be firm? You will have to be firm.
I'll let Derek answer that for you.
God forbid she turn out like Derek. No offense.
he's quite a handful, isn't he?
And perhaps
How is she with people?
Horrible.
I would imagine a feral child probably wouldn't be much of a people person.
Yet. She could be.
How does a feral child who wasn't food, maybe, end up in the hands of a kobold and now yours.
Do you know secrets? Any secrets?
Secrets I won't tell.
Yes. Then I will tell you one in the hopes that you don't tell.
Okay.
She's half kobold, half elf.
Oh, Pierre, you have the best jokes.
Thanks. Anyhow, you'll see when you meet her. Listen, she needs to be protected. And she needs someone to love her and show her what love is. You either can do it or you cannot. And I'm sorry to intrude on you. I just figured, reading your intuition, knowing that you had a tavern, knowing that you could use useful help.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I took a child in. After my sister passed away, I took Derek under my wing, so maybe you'll have to see what it's like to have a new sister.
I will provide any gold for whatever the child needs.
Sounds fair enough. But if she's not a good fit, what then should I do? Is it then on me to find another?
No. Of course, I'll take her to the nearest city's orphanage.
I'll give it my best shot. I can't make any promises. I haven't even met this child.
I will attempt to give her a good word for you. I'll bring her by tonight to meet you.
Okay. Tonight. All right. At the tavern.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I think this will be good. I think it'll work out. That's what my intuition tells me.
Yeah. But possibly could go wrong. It's just a child. An elf kobold, as you said it.
She also takes a potion every month.
Is she ill?
She's possessed with lycanthropy.
So, hold on. Let me back up for just a minute. You come to my house. You knock on my door. I welcome you. You ask of me to take in a child. You have me commit to said child. And then you tell me she turns into a monster every night, and that's when you were gonna drop her off to me? Am I checking these boxes off in the right order?
The monster's suppressed. I'm being very honest with you.
How do you know? How long has she been taking this potion?
Well, tonight's her first night.
Oh, wonderful! Because I thought I would need to be concerned. So she turns into a monster. It was in charge of the things that were killing people. And she takes a potion to put it away, but she's never taken the potion before, and so I assume you don't know if it actually works.
It's so bad when you say it out loud.
Am I getting this right?
You didn't think this through. Abort!
Look,
Drop your pants.
If I'm misunderstanding, please let me
I
know.
won't bring back the child until it's after dark. Then the transformation would have already succumbed if the potion Ursula made did not work. However, if it does work, yes, I'm bringing the child by tonight.
Okay, let's make sure it doesn't turn into a bloodthirsty, scary monster before you bring it to my house and have me keep it in my home.
Well,
Okay.
and I was thinking maybe instead of you bringing it home, when we finish the guild hall, you're more than welcome to have the child stay at the guild hall. We'll make sure there's quarters there. In the event that should something go awry, you're not put directly into harm's way.
Wonderful. I'll be sure to let the town's guards know just in case.
No, you will not.
There's a scary monster person in my house. What am I supposed to do, Pierre?
You're supposed to keep it under wraps. Because I assumed that was the person you were, and if it's not, then forget anything I told you. And I will leave, and you will not have to worry about the child.
I'll do my best. Okay?
Kill her.
Let's just hope Ursula's potion works, and we'll figure out the details along the way for the scary monster person child. This is a lot. This is a lot from. I'm sorry if I'm coming off rude. I'm just absorbing everything right now.
Process.
I'm processing.
Excellent.
I just need a little time. I'll see you tonight.
Okay. And I'm gonna head back to.
She's gonna slam the door, and you should hear her.
Oh God!
But like, when you were far away enough that she might assume you didn't hear her.
All right, I'm gonna head back to them.
Okay. So we're at the what is it? The
We should be at the tree.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
We're at the treehouse, right? Like,
Treehouse
stable.
Because
Pierre or Treehouse L, you guys?
Treehouse at the bottom
Pierre,
is
so
by
we
the jackal, and you got me standing there with a dagger in one hand and a bigger dagger in the other hand, and I got these two on the other side of the cart.
Okay. So she is up the tree in your hut. There's no windows, but there's a door.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just
we stand there and be like, "Oi, now it's Cobalt Training 101," and I'm just gonna the whole belly of this one.
The cobalt?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Ivor. I'm like, bruh, we weren't supposed to do that. What are you doing?
Be like, oh, wait, that's right. I thought I was.
Wait.
I thought I was teaching you guys how to dissect one of these.
I got a good one for this one. High or low?
Damn it.
Hi.
Then it's low. So you actually cut up one of like the super decayed kobolds from before,
Ooh.
like 3 days old, and it's just like
Ivor.
gross and like maggots and disgusting.
Oh,
And it's a little bit everywhere, and it smells terrible.
You won't eat one.
The stewards were bad.
Damn.
I kind of put my thing up over my nose, and I'm gonna look at him and be like,
Let's just get this to the Barons. Tybalt, yeah. Let's just go.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab the pig off the cart
Okay.
and just take it away from the rancid
Probably a good
kobolds.
choice.
You could just put that by the stables, Tybalt, and
I'm gonna go ahead and
You
just
hear some thumping on the door, not like a knock, but just like the door's like. Doop, 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 doop.
I'm gonna pop up and I'm gonna look at Zia and be like, oi!
I'm gonna look at him and like,
But all right, let's go. We're gonna climb up the.
damn it. I'm gonna
uh,
climb first because I lost. I'm gonna climb up there and make sure the door's like shut.
You're keeping
all
it
the way.
shut. Okay.
Or like trying to like jam the door, save the doors ajar or something,
It has like a little bit of weight against it.
There's no windows, correct? We've
There's
been
no
over
windows.
this. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna
I put
open
my
the.
ear to the wall and see what's going on the other
You
side.
hear nothing.
I hear nothing.
The door every once in a while just ruffles a little
All
bit.
right, I'm just gonna open up the doors.
As you do, you're
into the
pushing
room.
like what seems to be like 63 pounds of weight. As her body is just like reverse trunk lifted up against the door, just like you're just sliding her body away. She's just
What the-
drowsy.
Why is this door so heavy, Ivor?
It
I'm
just
gonna
your
like peek
fu-
my head around the door. I'm like, oh god, there she is. Oh, Ivor, all right, quick, I need help.
She just got drool all over her face.
Can I reach
Ow.
my arm in and kind of like grab the back of her shirt and
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
Lift
pick her up a little bit so we can push it open?
All right, so we got the door open. I'm like trying to like pick her. I'm like, Ivor, why are you holding her like that?
I'm gonna just set it in
All right.
Z's hands.
Oh god, this is a little heavier than I thought it was.
She's gonna.
Yeah, I get it. I'm warm. I got it. I'm gonna like carry her and like set her back onto the bed, and I'm like, Ivor, tell her to stay in bed.
Oh, I didn't think
I
about that.
don't speak her language.
I'm gonna look at her.
Her hands on my hands on my head.
Elvish. What's her name?
Allura. Her name's Allura.
Allura or Alora?
Alora.
Alora. I'm gonna. So in Elvish, I'm gonna be like, "Oi, Alora, it's time to go sleep. Go to sleep."
Did you do it, Ivor? Did you tell her to stay in bed?
Arias.
I'm gonna kind of have a confused look on my face. I'm gonna go, "No, don't cry out to Arius. Go away from him."
No Arias tonight. And she's just gonna be just dozing off.
What did she say?
What was it? Yeah, what was the
No
last part?
Arias tonight.
No Arius tonight. I'm gonna have a puzzled look on my face because I'm still kind of getting terms with certain things. I'm gonna look at Zia, I'm gonna put my arm on my shoulder and be like, "I think we're good for tonight."
You told her to stay in bed, right?
Wait, yeah. Wait,
Okay,
stay in
good,
bed.
good.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's make sure this door is like shut good, like.
Does the door have a lock on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they know how to use it? Is it a
Yeah, I mean,
craftsman
it's a-
lock?
Well,
or
it's
is it
like we're
a
carpenters.
normal
so
door
we're-
lock, not like a U-lock type thing?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and lock the door.
Yeah,
and
and do it
then
that
we'll
way.
just shut the
What else do you
door.
have in your room?
Make sure it's shut.
Paint the picture of Pierre's treehouse room. I assume it's just like one room.
He did it. It was a really good one.
Yeah, I made a picture
Really
of it.
nice
Hold on.
room.
Oh, that was the thing you put on the chat.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
tell you right now. Hold on.
Okay.
So, in my room is there's a little fire pit to one side. There's a chair.
Okay.
I have a bed with a rug and just a little nightstand
Okay.
and some of my stuff. Over here is a trunk, a chest with all of my stuff in it, and then a little food basket. And then over here I have a little cartographer's table that I've
Is
been
that
doing
so? That's
maps.
the bed, the biggest shape at the bottom
Yeah,
there.
that's the bed.
Okay, nice. Okay, cool. All right.
Yep. We'll just make sure the door is shut completely, and we're gonna head down there, and we're gonna find him over at the stables, and I'll be like, "Hey, Tibble, let's grab this stuff and make sure the donkey's hooked up to the cart, and we'll take the cart to see the Baron."
All right. So I'll go ahead and since I had the hog, I'm gonna. Is there any? Do you guys have any sort of meat hook or something like that I could put it up so I can
We do
hang it
not.
up? So I'll go
Currently.
ahead and take one of my daggers.
Mhm.
And I'll just stick it through the leg.
Okay.
And have it stick to the wall to the side of the stable.
Okay.
And like sort of like a makeshift meat hook.
Okay.
Boy, are we summoning things?
Oh God, I hope he's not trying to do something with that hog's blood.
I'm gonna kind of look at the decomposed jackal that I cut open.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Kind of look at him, confused. I'm gonna reach down and kind of cut a little something off of it. I'm gonna be like, "What's so interesting about these?"
I'm gonna look at you. I'm like,
What?
That's
covered.
cocked. You take 2 points of damage as it just wrenches your stomach as you writhe in pain and hurl over.
oh God, Ivor, are you okay?
I didn't think that was a
What
smart
possessed
idea.
you to do that?
Boy, just had to see. Just had to see if she was eating it, if I could eat it.
I'm gonna use my ability to like just give him like 1 HP, just 1 hit point.
You
I
just
can
cure
only
wounds?
do it once per long rest. Just gonna like
What?
here.
You have an
What are you
inherent
doing?
heal?
Just leave me.
It's it restores your HP by my level. I'm level 2.
Okay.
So I can
Mark
just
that.
touch him real quick and just give him 1 HP. And so yeah, we're
I'm
gonna.
gonna change direction. I'm gonna go talk to the Baroness.
Okay, you're gonna talk to the Baroness.
That
so
is where we
they're
are
gonna,
heading.
you guys are gonna meet at the same time.
Right. So, see them. Say, thanks for bringing the cart and web. I'm ready to go talk to the Baroness.
Don't mind that decomposing and the smell. We had an accident.
Oh, some magnets. Ah, I forgot to get vials. Remind me to get vials.
Yeah,
All right,
we'll
let's
put it
go
on
talk
the
to
list.
the Baroness.
So out in front of the Baroness's little keep she has where she stays is Bravo. He's standing out in front. Hi guys, what's going on?
Hey, bro. Hey, sorry, I didn't ever catch your name.
It's Bravo.
Hey, nice
Is my
to meet you,
brother still
Bravo.
helping you?
Oh,
doing the
yes, I think
fence.
he's building the fence.
And you can see him out there just like cramming logs into the ground, just like punching the top of them. He's just pissed. There's just like shards of wood everywhere. The sticks are all
Oh
jagged.
my.
He doesn't know what he's doing out there. That is good. What's up, guys?
I need to talk to the Baroness.
What for?
We got these kobolds.
Stand to the
hoping for
side and
some
look at the
payment
kobolds?
for the plot for our guild. It's yeah. Could you get her for us?
Adea asked me to come see her after we were done with that.
That's right. All right.
Yeah.
One moment. And he's gonna like turn, go back. You don't hear anything like response, but then he just slowly opens the door. He's gonna like whisper. And he's gonna like open the door for her as she comes out. She's gonna come out. And she's gonna be her hands behind her back, and she's gonna be very stoic and slow and smooth as she kind of walks out towards you guys. Good afternoon.
Adea, this is Ivor, Z, and Tybalt.
Boy, nice to meet you. Put my hand out.
No.
Hello, madam.
A tiefling. Interesting. Did you bring
Proof.
the kobolds?
Yes.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
showcase it, and with my face covered.
You made quite a mess of them. Some of those are a little older than the others. Is that from before?
Yes.
You brought them all?
Yes.
Do you know that to be the rest of them?
Yes.
All right then.
Can I put out a hypothetical for you?
You may.
Hypothetically, if there was someone inflicted with lycanthropy, containing an ability to control these kobolds, and say if that person's lycanthropy was suppressed, and that person was not an inherently evil person, would they be welcome here in Voliguard?
They would, if you could guarantee those things. How would you, in this hypothetical situation?
Hypothetically speaking, I would get a potion from Ursula each month that would suppress the lycanthropic traits of this individual.
Do you have the means to pay for this potion every month?
I do. We will, with the guild.
I would wish for my brother to oversee this hypothetical creature.
As long as the child wasn't harmed, I would let your brother oversee.
A child? Interesting.
Would you be willing to take a child under your wing to learn?
I would. Not me personally. Under the wing of the townspeople. If there was someone willing, and if this child could indefinitely be suppressed, then I would allow it.
I will go get the child now and bring him to Arlen.
Wonderful. And you're gonna look and you see Arlen sitting out front of the healing helix, and he's just gonna be playing his lute on his chair, just calmly, just like almost just in a trance as he's just playing a tune that you can't quite hear in detail from the distance in which you guys are sitting, because it's basically an eye shot directly across the way from where you are.
Is it better than the flute?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm gonna
It's
take
beautiful.
off towards Alara.
Okay.
What would you like for us to do with these kobolds?
Oh, bravo. Yeah? I need you to begin digging. Digging? Yes. I would like you to dig a grave for these poor kobold creatures that met an untimely end. How unfortunate. Man, come. Who's gonna watch this? Who's gonna guard the keep?
I'm gonna that on the wagon, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, it looks like you got it handled. Z, let's go."
And he's gonna watch as like the handle just drops for the cart, and some of the kobolds just kind of like slow spill out.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, "Oi, don't forget to return PS wagon."
I'm gonna grab Webb and kind of just walk away with it.
He's just gonna be staring at his now new task and like, become a guard. You'll be really cool. You'll get all this stuff. You protect all these people. Get the ladies. Super strong.
I'm gonna yell, Pierre, wait for us!
Wish I was in charge of the town. And Arlen's gonna be like,
purposely trying to get to Alara before anyone else.
okay.
No.
And you do. You hit. You're faster than whatever they're doing.
Is she still asleep when I go in?
Again, the door.
At this point, I'm gonna try to wake her up.
Okay. How do you wake her up?
I set her up. I take some water from a basin. And I splash on her face.
Okay. And you do. And it's kind of like almost like you're slapping her in the face. She's reacting aggressively towards it, and it's just panicking.
Calm down.
Where am I?
You are not the only one. There's something inside of you.
You protect me.
Pierre will always protect you.
Where's Pierre?
He is me. I am him.
Arius?
No.
You Arius?
No. I am not Arius. And then I'm gonna sort of like kind of calm. Listen to me, Alara.
Pierre?
Yes.
You Arius?
No.
You Arius too! I see him!
No, not Arius. Like Arius, but not Arius. You see the control, Alara. I was him, now I'm me.
I go him, I me?
I chose to.
Me too.
He didn't control me. Alara, I'm gonna slowly pull out a dagger.
Protect for me?
Protect you. I'm going to introduce you to the town this evening. I'm going to introduce you to the townspeople. Perhaps you'll like it. They'll like you. We're all going to protect you together.
Protect we?
Protect we. All of us. But Alara, if you cannot learn and grow and just be normal, then I will no longer be able to protect you. Can you do your best for me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna put the dagger back.
Tired? Why so tired?
The potion will make you tired. We'll only take it before night now.
Every night?
Not every night. Once a month.
She's gonna grab onto her emerald. She's gonna kind of hold it. And she's actually biting her nails and squinting, by the way.
It's a beautiful emerald. Where did you get that?
Always had. My one thing.
I am going to grab. I'm going to reach down and grab my orb.
The light?
No, just that. I mean, it glows. It's my focus.
Oh, your focus thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm going to reach in my bag, satchel, grab a much smaller one. It's similar. So this belonged to my sister, Alara.
What's
Now,
sister? What's
This
sis?
is
For
one
me,
other thing.
two things. Two things?
Protect that, always. And it will protect you.
Always keep with.
Always. Come on, let's go. Let's
Okay.
introduce you to the town.
So at
She's
this
gonna, like,
point,
she's
we're
gonna be
just
stumbling. She's
at
really
the bottom
drowsy.
of the tree trunk.
Okay.
We're just
would've-
waiting.
I've actually would have been continuing dressing the boar because I would hopefully want to cook it up tonight.
Okay. And you could have been doing that while they're.
Yeah.
No, they were doing that. I was obviously finishing the stables that the giant wrecked. Or the young
Okay.
giant
Oh,
wrecked
yeah, that's
for-
what-
And you guys are probably like
Okay.
80% done with that at this point, with your help right now.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll just be
That's pretty
doing
much
that,
what we're doing,
and then whenever
Oh,
we get-
guys,
Just past midday. About midday.
I
1,
want to-
2 o'clock, 2, 3 o'clock.
take her to Arlen, as I also want to maybe get a drink and relax for the afternoon, get some shopping done, start on the guild hall, and tomorrow I actually have a lead on a bit of work if you guys are interested.
Oh, what kind of work?
Well, it will cover potions for Alara, but essentially it's finding a route southeast of here. Perhaps while we go out finding that. We can do a bit of hunting, get a feel for the area. If you guys are interested.
Yeah.
And then maybe after that,
How far do we have to travel to find the route?
it shouldn't be too far. Maybe a couple hours from town.
Which way? Which direction? Because the bear's this way. So.
Oh shit.
Well, it's your right. It's always your right hand.
Well, it makes sense.
Sorry. Right hand.
I understand why they do it now, and I'm saying that way.
2 hours. Oh, we've never been that way before. All right, we're going on an adventure, Ivor.
Also, now that I can speak giant,
Wait, when did you learn to speak giant? You mean the?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a
I'm
spell
glad that's
I learned.
a language that you know how to speak because I don't understand it.
It's a spell I learned. I would like to figure out why that hill giant was possessed to attack
Wait,
us.
the hill giant went in that direction, didn't it?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. We're
birds
getting
with
2
one
birds with one
stone.
stone. It sounds awesome. Cool.
Seems like I missed out on a lot of adventure when I was away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's never a dull moment around this.
Yeah. Did you see our house?
I saw.
Touch it and I'll hurt you. I'm just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. Come on. We're
I've
good
already thought of
friends.
3 ways to get in without you knowing.
Well, now he knows.
I'm gonna like put my hands on my tools. I'm like, what?
I'm gonna look at my hands and I'm gonna be like, "Oi, I ain't got no marks. He didn't find his way into our house.
That you know.
Oi, if you find a way into our house, my hands will get scratches."
It's true. I've seen it.
All right.
Like I kicked his stable one time and he beat me for it
Just don't
rather
get-
roughly. As children.
I don't see no reason to breaking in anyway. We're all friends here.
Are we? Yeah, I'm just kidding. How's that boar coming? How's that boar coming along, buddy?
Oh, I think we got well dressed. We'll go ahead and,
That boar is looking really good.
we'll go ahead and get her on a spit, roast her over a fire. We're gonna eat like kings tonight.
I want to bury it. When I say bury it, I mean grab hard rocks, bury it in the ground, and cook it that way.
Really
All right, we're heading into town.
Really seals the
As this
juices.
conversation's happening.
Okay, you guys,
I know
you
that's
can
what
walk
we're
and
doing,
talk.
yeah.
Oh, right.
So, I'm gonna, take the child to Arlen. And-
Arlid, you're right.
Arlen, yeah.
At the
and
healing
ask
helix?
if he
Right.
would.
And you see him out front. He's just playing and calmly and with his lute. He kind of has it up to his head like this, and he's just playing like this.
Arlen,
Just set it down.
put my hand on Alara's shoulder. This is Alara. She speaks Elvish and Elvish only.
Oh,
She's half kobold, half Elvish, and she's also inflicted with lycanthropy. Good luck.
interesting. And he's gonna take her in. Hello there. What is your name?
Can I ask that you don't hurt her?
I think you should be more concerned if she's cursed with lycanthropy, that she would be hurting me.
Oh, I've seen what you did to that giant. I'm sure you'll be fine, buddy.
I will be just fine. And he's, hello there, little one. And she's gonna be like,
She just took a potion suppressing her lycanthropy, so she's kind of loopy.
she gonna touch his forehead.
Yes.
But Arlen, I trust that you are going to take just good care of her. So we're going to be off to do some other things.
All right then. Very interesting. Where did you find this one?
In the forest, surrounded by kobolds, ready to
Oh,
kill those around. We're protected.
he's gonna poke her nose. You're very interesting, little one. She's gonna be like, why people do that? Don't worry now, little one. And he's gonna take her in. She'll be fine.
Excellent.
All right. Should we pick her up when the sun goes down, or like what are we doing?
No, I trust the potion's working. I trust Arlen. I'm sure we'll hear if it doesn't work out.
So should we go talk to the Baron and see if we got that plot for our guild?
Well, we have the plot. I say we just start building.
I love it. We're gonna start building, Ivor. You hear that?
Oi.
Oh, I'm so
We'll
excited.
get our stuff and we're gonna build a guild hall in how many hours till night?
Right now it's about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So you have
We're gonna
about
build
like
shit before night.
5 or 6 hours until true dark.
Okay.
When the lanterns are out.
All right. We got some trees chopped down over by
do?
our.
Where I was building.
Plus, you
the-
fixed up some of those logs that the
We
giants
go
destroyed.
to work. I mean, we freaking
excited.
play this thing.
Oh, I love working.
Hey.
Yeah, and I cook up the pig.
We got like
Get it.
so like one side's going up. Z's got the other side going up somehow.
What do you
He's
have
like,
Johannes doing?
Johannes gonna help us. Johannes gonna muscle everything while we just slap
And
this
he
thing
does
together.
anything you need lifted, he lifts it as if it's nothing. He's working so much
guy
more
who's
pleasantly
putting
now that he's not having to
We
think about
work
what he's doing.
until that is complete.
And you do it. It's not beautiful. It's not like sanded down. The edges are pretty rough as far as like
just
where
gotta-
to sit.
you
These
gotta-
aren't
Do you
nice
have
and
your
worn and
iPad?
soft, but it is there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to send it to me, and then I have to send it to my secondary
It's in the-
Facebook.
It's on the
It's on the
messenger.
messenger.
It's on the Nobelia. If you want to pull it up on that real quick,
Yeah, DB
I'll
has
just
to
kind
be
of
plugged in.
explain what my idea
It's
was.
not. It's
for
not
it.
plugged in. It's fine. Just the cord has to just
It's up there.
be taken off. That's all.
No, Ivor, right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
The cat tends to play with the dangling cord, so I have to loop it up there.
Damn it.
Is there not an extension there?
There is, but it's. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
It's over right there. No, we got it.
So I'll kind of go over like the layout and what I think. You guys all like the layout when I send it in Messenger?
Guild Hall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking beautiful.
So I'll kind of explain what the guild hall is like what I envision once we get it up on the screen. As of right now, it's just one story.
Okay.
We're looking at once.
What is the goal of this guild hall? It's called the Iron Veritus? Is that what it's called? The Iron Veritus? Or is it like...
Veritas. Iron
Veritas.
Veritas. The guild hall. What do you guys want to name the guild hall?
Because you are the Iron Veritus.
What do we think we want to name it?
Well, we're craftsmen.
What is the guild hall going to do?
We're gonna help.
It's basically like. I mean, I would probably end up like actually living at the guild hall at some point, but I envision the guild hall eventually becoming like its own sort of little inn. As
Like, yeah,
well.
like why
Yeah, we'll have, like, separate quarters.
why does someone of Voliguard come to this
to
guild hall?
recruit us
For?
Or
work for
Just
anything.
like
Quest.
fence building?
quest.
For
Quest.
We'll have like a billboard and people put job requests on there, and they'll name me like how much gold of each job request is.
Like if you've seen like the board off a Fairy Tale, there was like the big old
You
board.
good,
Right.
Trevor?
I think he's trying to...
She did.
What?
Granny opened up that breakthrough ETV. Yeah, because I have an envelope sitting on the couch, and I just looked at DP, and I was like, "What's this?" And DP's like, "It's your stuff," and I was like, "What stuff?" And I remember putting it back there because I didn't want to take it home that night.
Granny.
Are we gonna keep it
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
So anyhow.
yeah, so we'll have like a job request board, and people will put job requests on there and name their and put the price of how much the job is worth, and we'll have like somebody at the counter that'll take requests and like take the gold for the job requests, so that way they can give it to us, and we'll complete the job, and then we'll get paid for the gold.
It's gonna be
Each job, right?
It'll kind of be like a tavern. We'll also have this room off to the side is like where we have all of our guild meetings.
Okay.
Because people have different houses, live at different places. Like we'll get together and meet within this room, and sort of this is where we meet to fraternize. This is where we meet to go over stuff, gold allocations, stuff like that. When we start taking on bigger jobs, and the back's kind of like a storeroom. Like we'll have a keg, obviously. We'll have some other stuff back there, such as maybe weapons, chests, whatever it may be.
You'll probably add on to that image there as time goes on. Then
Yeah,
mean,
we'll
if
add
we add
like
more to it,
sections of whatever else that we might need, like headquarters, like not like headquarters, but like quarters of living spaces and.
As of right now, it's just gonna be this in a coffee shop. We're gonna make coffee. We're gonna make coffee. We're gonna bring a new
bean. We're gonna get the bean.
We should definitely hire like
find them.
a person that can keep track of our books of like the jobs that we complete. And
by the way, while you guys are out there working, you see the little old lady from the Two Top Mountain making her way over to you guys.
Oh boy. Ursula.
Hello.
How are you?
Just checking. Have you thought about what you're going to do to get those roots?
Yes, we're going to go tomorrow and get them.
Wonderful. Just checking, honey. And she's gonna pat your face. I do need those roots, you know.
Absolutely. I'm gonna give her a kiss on the cheek. Anything for you, Ursula.
Good thing Veus isn't here. He would be quite upset about that.
Oh, I think you're taking that gesture far too far.
I don't think I'm taking it far enough.
Yes. Goodbye, Ursula.
Okay. And she's gonna
I'm just gonna kind of wave.
Okay, bye, creature. She's gonna hobble her way back.
All right. So,
What up?
really quick. Yeah, that one. Okay. So that front area is basically, see that counter over there? So we're gonna be doing like mochas and espressos. Just kidding. No. Basically, I want people to come in here. So tavern, you go in and drink at night.
Okay.
Come in here in the day until we eventually take over that.
You're gonna sell? Are you gonna sell ale?
Eventually, yeah.
Ooh.
Not yet, though. Not yet.
I'm gonna rival the tavern.
Yeah, not yet. That back's gonna be a storeroom with mainly our stuff. That's a little balcony for right now. Eventually, it'll be a second story. And then to the right, that is our room where we will meet.
Our meetup spot.
Yeah, and we'll put like our trophies and stuff on the walls and whatnot.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are able to get the bones of all of this made, with the exception of all of the tables and chairs. You're only able to get done one table and one set of chairs, which is the one all to your room. Nothing in the main floor.
Okay, boom. Cool. Guys, it's beautiful. What should we call it?
What do you think, Ivor?
Boy.
Well, this town has got a bear, and there's a wasp emblem.
You're right. The Black Mamba.
I'm just gonna be like, what? Black Mamba, huh?
Sounds intriguing.
I don't know what Black Mamba is, but yeah, let's call it that, buddy. We're the Black Mamba.
The Black Mamba it is.
What's that shit that Arya belonged to in Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The faceless people?
What was the name of their thing?
I don't remember. I like the Black Mamba.
Yeah.
All right, New Guild Hall,
Mamba.
Black Mamba.
But how much time has passed
R.I.P.
on
Kobe
this?
Bryant.
Yeah, so it's like 8 o'clock at night. It is dark.
Alrighty, so since they finish, I'll go ahead and bring in the now fully cooked boar. Alright, boys!
I'm gonna listen for screams.
Yeah, and as you exit the room, you do hear screams. You look across. You see the Healing Helix. It has a window. This window does not have glass in it. It's just a port in which you could see out of. Usually has twigs and sticks that are kind of jarring in there. And you just see this deep red eyes glowing just burst out of that window. It looks left, looks right. It makes eye contact with you and just runs. And it just goes. You see Arlen coming in shortly after it. Just like out of breath. I don't understand! I don't understand!
Oh shit!
And he looks over at you. I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! I don't understand! I had measures in place, even if the potion didn't work!
What exactly happened?
Oi, god damn it. I'm gonna
What
make
you
sure I
witnessed
have
was the jackal
my shield and my longsword, and I'm gonna start running after where it went.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit by and like look up here and be like, what do we do now? Everyone just took off. And
For every step you take, she takes 3 steps.
oh shit!
As far as getting a visual for the distance in which is traveling and taking place.
Yeah, Pierre, we just lost Alara. I'm gonna talk to the.
And it's dark.
I'm gonna talk to the healer and be like, what exactly happened?
So, you brought in the elf kobold child.
Yes.
I spoke with her. Very primitive, elvish. She was actually quite nice.
Right.
Calm, tired. I put a spell on her to strengthen the potion, to ensure its potency. Ursula is quite good with her potions. Did she take the whole potion?
Yeah.
I'm even more intrigued now. She was sitting there. You just see this little bench. Like, in aside, you see where this bench is here? On the inside, there's like almost another bench adjacent, like on the other side of the wall to that. And he was just kind of observing her as the sun went to come down. She sat there calmly. She went to a sleep. And all of a sudden, her structure started changing. Her ears elongated, her snout came out, her legs kicked out and forward, her shoulders got broader. She made one look at me. She looked at the exit in the window. She looked back at me. She ran towards me. I stopped her. She pushed away and jumped out the window. And that's when you saw her exit. When I saw you. That's all I know. How dangerous is this little one? She didn't seem too threatening in my building, but how different is she when she is transformed?
A monster, Arlid. Just a monster.
We are quite lucky then. She could have turned on the city, no?
She didn't seem like a type that would go aggressive towards people.
Tomorrow, I will ensure she's never a threat to the city again. Tonight, I drink. There's an orb on her. Did she drop it during the transformation? Or is it with her?
One moment. Because you guys are talking just like out, just outside the healing helix. He's gonna kind of look in. I see nothing is left. Should I
find her in the morning? Tonight I need a drink.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm gonna go find Ivor and bring him back. How far did you run out?
Far.
Yeah, he kept
In
going.
the dark? Oh, God,
You're probably
Ivor!
like 300-400 feet out, and then you were just
I'm just
you were
gonna
full sprint. Try to keep up.
I'm just gonna walk out there. I can see 120 feet.
You do only somewhat. You saw the direction she took off in, but you could not make much out of her tracks as she just gone.
Yeah,
Even
she's
with my improved night vision. Okay.
yeah.
Can I climb a tree at disadvantage since I'm exhausted?
Please don't.
No.
I'll be able
Be
to
my
find
guest.
you.
What'd you get, bud?
Well, 3 plus 6.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to get partially up a tree.
Thank
I
God.
rolled a 3 and a 4 though.
You get partially up a tree. You're about halfway there, and you lose your footing. You don't fall, but you catch yourself about half the height you want to be at, and you look out. And it's really hard. You can't-
Moonlight.
yeah,
not really
moonlight
there
at
yet.
best. You can make out maybe a couple more steps, but that's about it.
Darn.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep yelling, Ivor, where are you?
Obviously, he's.
Yeah, you can hear. You don't hear words. You hear sounds.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna-
You're gonna get the
Just
gist
gonna-
that they're calling.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep yelling, Ivor.
That we can track.
We'll have to see. Okay.
I'm gonna go into the tavern.
Okay.
I'm going to find Mara.
Okay.
I'm going to buy an ale.
Okay.
I'm going to sit down across from her.
Okay. Hi, sweetie. Where's our little friend?
You were right. I was wrong. I put you in danger, and I apologize for that.
What happened? I saw there was some commotion, but...
Potion didn't work. Now an innocent child is a ravaging monster.
Uh-oh. Should we be concerned right now?
No, she ran off in the forest. I don't think she'll be back tonight.
Just like you were fairly sure the potion was gonna work. You know what? How about another ale? She's gonna pass you another one. Today must have been quite a lot for you, I imagine.
It was. You know, earlier we talked about processes.
Yes.
Any chance you want to live out those processes?
Which processes do you refer to?
The one-
We're not there, so you can speak freely.
Oh, yeah, you
Like, none of us are there.
The one
Tibble
about
and I are
making
looking for
kids.
Ivor.
Oh, making kids.
Yes,
See, now that's a little bit different than having kids.
it is. It's a different way of drinking ale, I presume. A different coping process.
And she's gonna she's gonna pour herself an ale. Cheers.
Cheers.
Spicy.
We don't know because we're not there. So,
And-
how do I find Ivor eventually in a tree?
Presume I'm not coming home tonight.
Alright. And you do. You spend the night with Mara.
Okay.
Alright, so I just find Ivor and we just head back to the tavern.
I'm gonna actually stop Zia. I'm like, oi, I don't feel like going to the tavern tonight.
Alright.
I kind of want to go back to the our treehouse and
Oh wait, Tibble, didn't you
get my
make a
thoughts in
board?
order.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
this
why
is.
don't you head back and take a piece of that boar?
I'm gonna kind of
both
pull out a little slab from my back pocket, and I was like, "Did you one better when I was running away? I snagged a piece."
Awesome.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna head back to our treehouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the treehouse with him as well.
Alright. And you guys are gonna sleep out the night?
Yep.
Well, some of you.
Yeah.
That's dope. Is it the treehouse?
I think that's Drew's.
That's sweet.
That could be either of ours.
It's not quite
ours is
the
better.
Peaks tree, but
Just kidding.
I think that's dope.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool.
At the very least, gets the point across. It's awesome.
Yeah, ours
So-
is pretty similar.
Well, that's wonderful. So, you guys sleep.
Yeah.
Without issue.
Yep. Just a nice long rest.
So,
And Sybil, we don't have.
yeah,
a
where are you
sleeping
staying,
area
Tibble?
for
Are
you,
you
bud?
just like chilling outside with the campfire?
Yeah, I guess for
Where
a
we
while I
roasted
would
the
have
boar?
tended to the campfire. I would have had my share of the boar, and eventually would have drifted off to sleep.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
And you guys wake up.
Yeah.
You at Mara's place, you at your treehouse, and you just outside the treehouse on the ground.
I'm gonna wake up and head back towards the guild hall. Actually, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna go back to the treehouse to get them to take them to meet the blacksmith.
Okay.
Cool.
And you do. Mara does not wake up. She stays asleep. You go meet with them. Do you guys want to do anything for the morning?
We're just doing
we just
normal
wake
chores.
up.
Alright.
We just wake up, make my bed.
Same with you.
Firewood, feed the
Are you gonna
chickens,
join
feed the
in with
cows.
the gang?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and follow them. Yeah, take care of the fire.
Yeah, I'll just like
before I-
order out some stuff for the chickens and whatever. Else.
Okay. And you guys are gonna head over to the forge, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Pierre as we're walking to the forge. I'm like, so how was your night? Did you go to the tavern?
I did. Yeah. Gosh, I don't really remember. I must have drank too much ale.
You passed out of the bar, didn't you?
Yeah, I believe I did. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes,
Was
that's
Derek
what I woke
angry when you came in?
I don't think Derek very much likes any of us anymore. So.
Oh yeah, you
didn't
sucked
bother
to
me.
that one, buddy.
Anyhow, I got a lead. There's a Grodd Tarsh. He's an orc, and he owns the Tarnished
Oh wait, an
Shield.
orc.
I heard orcs are
Our guild master's an ogre. Never mind.
fantastic.
Really?
Fantastic smiths. So I was hoping perhaps
Oh.
he
I got a short sword from the
Could-
kobolds.
build us a steel snake.
Boy, like
Mamba
The black mamba.
over the top of the guild hall.
Ooh, I love it. Should we have the mamba quilled or just like?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I love
And
it.
perhaps maybe he'll have a bit of work for us as well.
Awesome. That's wait. What about that job that we're supposed to go look for the root?
After we get this commissioned, we will go find the root.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Let's do that.
So, you guys sit over and meet Grod Tarsh at the Tarnished Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you approach the Tarnished Shield, you see this metal framework structure with some wood planks along the side and along the roof. You see behind, actually I got it right here, wooded shack. It's got an open front. Behind this large creature is a metal forge and an anvil. An oversized anvil with a huge, oversized, massive mallet. Stacked also behind him is a few unfinished pieces of weapons and wares. Most clearly is a cracked, bloodied, tarnished buckler. To the right of the opening, you see a sword stuck in a stone, and etched in the front of it says, "You try."
Cool. Oi! I immediately lock eyes with that thing.
So as you lock eyes with that, you see Grod Tarsh. He's a tall, large, big belly orc. He has a deep chest scar, dark green skin, and lower jaw sticks out,
Just saying.
Just like in
cocked with a long beard.
I'm Pierre. This is Ivor and Z and Tybalt. And we are of the
Still staring at the
Adventaria.
sword.
Your new neighbor, the Guildhall.
Hello.
Boy, just anybody tries it?
You try it.
Wait, forget you. I'm just gonna walk over there and immediately put one hand on the sword, and I'm gonna be, oh wait, and then I'm gonna start stretching. And then while I'm stretching, they can RP with him.
Yes.
Could we commission a steel snake? A signpost.
A sign. Why, sure. And as you see, as he's talking to you, he's sharpening a blade with his fingers. And you see sparks coming off it. Really strong fingers. He's sharpening the blade. I can do that for you.
Cool.
That'll be 30 gold. Ha! This big?
Yeah, about something that anyone's going to see when they walk into town.
30 gold?
How long have you been here?
He's gonna tell you about 12 years.
No.
In his way.
We're with the Ivan Vertus. We plan on sticking around for a minute and bringing some gold to the local economy.
Gold is wonderful.
It is. Speaking of gold, would you happen to have any jobs?
Well, you know, I'm great cook. Great cook. Love meat. But many things to do. I saw he had a pig.
He also is great cook.
Yeah.
I need pig.
You want pig?
Get me pigs.
I'll get you pigs.
I'll give you 5 gold per pig. No babies.
Well, we're out on our hunt for roots today.
Maybe pick up 6 pigs to pay for the snake.
Deal. We will get you pigs.
Excellent.
Oh,
Give me tomorrow. Snake done.
Excellent.
All right then.
I'm gonna grab my short sword that I pulled off a kobold. I'm gonna hand it to him. Like, hey, what do you think of this?
on the blades and grab them. Huh?
How many kobolds do we have? 6.
We had 6 kobolds.
Oh,
Balance it.
we have 6 of those for sale.
Huh?
What do you think of it?
30 gold snake? Trade? Snake for swords. Not very good.
To you, Z. I think this is your call.
I fix. Sharpens the blade right up with his finger.
Can I keep that blade? And
10 gold.
Alright. I got 10 gold and hand the man 10 gold.
10 gold. Sword.
We give
Snake.
you the other 5 swords.
Yes.
Deal.
Excellent. He try. You try. You try.
So I'm gonna look at him and just dead face grab one, grab the other, and I'm gonna plant this foot, I'm gonna plant this foot, and I'm gonna go,
Strength save.
strength save. Nat 20 plus 6, let's go. This baby's coming home with me.
So, you bear down, right? You really plant yourself.
I wanted this sword so bad.
Rod's looking over, and he thinks it's just hilarious seeing you try. He tried. You bear down. He starts to get like a little bit of like shock in his eyes as he sees you plant, and he actually sees the sword start to kind of like shift. A little bit of dust shoots out from the base, and you just
I got it.
huge blade out.
Oh, it's big. I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, what was that about? I couldn't pull it out again?
He got! You have a 1d6 plus 2 sword.
Let this be an example of what the Adventurians have to offer. Pass it around.
Yeah, that was my brother.
Oh! Remember how long I've been here?
Yes.
First day! First day! I put that sword there.
And nobody.
I was kind of wondering that. I'm like,
Maybe Johannes and Bravo loosen it. You show them.
oh, I will. Oi, I will. Oi, this is my new centerpiece.
Oh, and he's gonna turn. He just starts smacking some raw ore into the beginnings of the very primitive shape of your black.
I imagine the hilt on this sword is pretty, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's, since it's gonna be my new, instead of the sword, instead of the other sword that goes in sideways on my back, this one's gonna go straight down my back, and then it's gonna be covered by the shield, so only the hilt is sticking out.
Excellent.
Nice.
So, yes.
What? What just happened?
You do anything?
I'm just in shock. I'm like, Ivor. Holy
Sure, I
cow.
just have some of my bolts, so I'll go ahead and buy some refill ammo.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and. Is there anything else I need?
10 CP will just restock your bolts.
10 CP? Okay. Alright, I'll have to do the conversion later if I only had gold at this
That's
point.
fine.
Alright. Who wants to help me come hunt some pigs today?
Well, we're all going to get the roots, Tibble.
Yeah, you're gonna be helping us, and we'll be
Again.
helping you.
Not the best at following the plan.
No. I already forgot, I guess. What did I forget?
Is that the plan?
Yeah, sword.
Oh, that was the plan. I'm gonna pull the sword back out. I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Oh, you're such a beauty." Garp would piss himself into
I
all
sharp.
this.
I sharpen.
Oh, okay.
You just take it. Then again. Just able to sharpen that blade right up, nice and crisp.
He reminds me of Garp.
I'm gonna grab it.
Oh, you tell twins.
What's its name? Ivor? A great blade has a name.
On the spot. Hold on. Come back to me. I have the greatest name right now too.
So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here for today. This is essentially gonna be right where you guys are gonna be heading on to your venture to the Golthius tree to get the roots for Ursula. It is currently, it was a nighttime, right? You just
No, we had a long rest.
That's right,
It's
long
like
rest. You guys, it's
early
morning time.
morning.
That's right. That's the first thing you do in the morning. So yeah, you'll have the rest of the day ahead of you to venture out and head over for that Golthius tree while Ivor ogles his brand new sword.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at it.
So glad you pulled that.
Oh my god, so am I.
Like,
That
boy, she's pretty. starting to remind me of a girl. Boy, Z, what was that? Laura was her name.
Laura?
Name it Laura. L-U-L-A.
Lula?
Or Lula. Lula, my bad.
I'm gonna look at you and like, oh, that beauty, I remember her.
Thank you guys for joining us on today's episode of Adventaria Voliguard. If you would enjoy the episode, please, please, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you for the next episode.